You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football Podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmet Bob Turgut. Welcome to another edition of Turkish Football Podcast. Next 15 minutes, I'll recap Week 33 for you, and we'll preview the Week 34. And we'll give you insights and little notes from Turkish Super Lig as we hear what we heard this past couple days. Well, in the Week 33, while Trabzonspor and Beşiktaş draw again, and Fenerbahçe and Galatasaray won their match, and I tell you, then Konyaspor won the match, the race for the second place is getting hotter. It is almost crunch time as we go into last 5 weekends in the Turkish Super Lig. Because whoever's the crunch team will probably capture that second place. The second place is very important because they have a chance to play in the Champions League after they play the playoff matches. Now, the story is same with the first place team, Trabzonspor. If they capture the first place, if they capture the first place and then claim the title, they're going to play playoff matches in the Champions League. Now, first place and second place is very important for Fenerbahçe and Konyaspor. Because right now, the second place team is Fenerbahçe and Konyaspor is trailing them with 1 point behind. That is going to be the race that we'll be following very closely. Another race is for third place and fourth place teams. Because right now, those are the two places. Third and fourth place teams are going to be going to Conference League, UEFA's Conference League next season. So there's a big race over there too. If we look at it right now in the third place, we see Konya and Başakşehir with 54 points in the fourth place. But there are other teams that could capture at least the fourth place from Başakşehir because the points are very close. Like the teams Alanya, Beşiktaş, Antalya, even Hatay, and Fatih Karagümrük has a chance to claim the fourth place. But nothing is finished yet. We have 5 more weeks to play, as I told you. And Week 30, we saw a lot of surprise scores. And what will happen, the teams that in the relegation zone team, which we know Yeni Malatya said goodbye. 3 other teams, Göztepe with 27 points, Rizespor with 30 points, and Altay with 30 points. Those teams right now, if they win all their matches in the next 5 weeks, and teams in 16th place Giresun, 15th place Gaziantep, and even 14th and 13th place, the teams with 42 points, Sivas and Kayserispor, are still in jeopardy. They're in a really danger zone. Because all these teams that I just mentioned to you right now, in the last 5 weekends, they have matches against each other. So, right now, as we see, I know one thing guaranteed, Yeni Malatya said goodbye, but who will be the other 3 teams that bites the dust in the Turkish Super Lig? Will it be Göztepe? Will it be Rizespor? Will it be Altay? Or Giresun? Or Gaziantep? Maybe Kayseri? So that is the stuff that's going on. And Week 33 is ended. And after Week 33, the first place team, Trabzonspor, has 73 points. And Fenerbahçe is in second place with 62 points, and third place team Konyaspor has 61 points, and fourth place team Başakşehir with 54 points, and Galatasaray, the team who's still in turmoil, chaos. They are in I believe they are in 12th place with 44 points. Now, what happened this past weekend after Galatasaray won? As I told you in my last podcast, two of the candidates for CEO. By the way, there won't be an elections coming up on April 30th because of something happened in the court, and court decided that the elections in Galatasaray team will not happen on April 30th. We'll see what happens with that. That's why I say the biggest team in Turkey is in still chaos. On the field, off the field too. On the field, after they won that 2-0 match, Torrent said, if these two candidate presidents, CEOs, don't want me, they could do something about it, he said after the match. So things are boiling with Galatasaray team. But I'm going to say this again. Galatasaray fans don't have to get mad at me. Things started bad when Burak Elmas took the helm with Fatih Terim. They were not doing good in the league. In last 9 matches when Fatih Terim was coaching, he did not win a single match before he left, before he was sacked by Burak Elmas. Now, coaches are not the problem here with Galatasaray. I blame it to a lot of them, to the players and the officials, Burak Elmas and his buddies. That's why this season, this year, Galatasaray is in big chaos, and this is not going to end. It seems that way. Galatasaray fans are furious, but they can't help it. The system is wrong with the elections in Galatasaray team. Pretty much in every team that plays in Turkish Super Lig, the system. You need to update your system in the Turkish football, in the Turkish Super Lig. You need to be independent. You cannot be judged or controlled by politicians, or someone that wants to be a president wants to take over the team. Can't do that. You cannot run a team if you don't know how to run a team as a professional. That is the biggest problem with Turkish football these days, with pretty much every team. Right now, the best team that we see out there, that is the best team that we see in the standing, Trabzonspor. They're not making any noise. But they are in the debt too. Pretty much every team in Turkey, in the Turkish Super Lig, are in huge debt. I mentioned to you this in my podcast many times. So it is what it is. Galatasaray still in chaos. There will not be elections on April 30th. And most likely, if they sack Torrent, they're going to pay a big price to cancel his contract. And also in the Turkish Cup games today, Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, Trabzonspor beat Kayserispor in the first leg match, semi-final match. On Thursday, and Alanyaspor at home lost to Sivasspor 2-1. So second leg matches will be playing on May 10th. This is one of the reasons why Trabzonspor might have a problem in the next 5 weeks, because they have to think about concentrating on Turkish Cup and also winning the title this season. That's going to be very tough for them. Wakayeme was hurt during the cup game against Kayserispor. And they are in the week 34. Trabzonspor is going to have a tough time. They'll be traveling to Adana to play Adana Demirspor. I'll get to that very shortly. In the week 34, will start on Friday today. There will be one match. Fenerbahçe, the second place team, will be traveling to Rize. That's not going to be very fun. And that is going to be because if you look at it, Rize is in the relegation zone. This game, on the paper, Fenerbahçe should have no problem beating them. But look for Rizespor to steal at least 1 point or win the match. On Saturday, there are 3 matches. Gaziantep, another relegation zone team, will host another relegation zone team, Göztepe. Gaziantep and Göztepe, we'll see what happens over there. It's a last chance for Göztepe. Fatih Karagümrük will be at home against Giresunspor, another team that is right above the relegation zone. Adana Demirspor on Saturday will host league leader Trabzonspor. Trabzonspor with 73 points and Adana Demirspor with 52 points. Adana Demirspor lost Mario Balotelli because of a red card. He will not play. So that should be a very interesting match. But I think Adana Demirspor has a surprise for Trabzonspor again. And it's been 4 weeks they have not won a match. Trabzonspor, that's very crucial for them. On Sunday, there are 3 matches, and Başakşehir will be at home against Konya. This should be a very good match. And one team is in 4th place, the other team is in 2nd place. Başakşehir will be at home, though. So look for at least a tie on this match, or maybe Başakşehir win this match. You never know. Antalya will be hosting Kayseri. Antalya, as you know, coached by Nuri Şahin. In his 11 matches, he has not lost any matches yet. So the last match on Sunday will be happening in Izmir. Altay will host Galatasaray, and Altay, as you know, in the relegation zone. Another last call for Altay. It's a last chance for them at home to win. But it's going to be tough against Galatasaray team, but at least look for a draw, a point for Altay from this match. And Monday, the last match will be playing between Beşiktaş and Kasımpaşa. Beşiktaş did not do good in week 33. They only got 1 point. If they would have won that match, they had a pretty good shot at claiming the 3rd place. But now they're really far away from that, and they might, their best chance to make it, maybe the 4th place. Kasımpaşa, another team that was in relegation zone one time, they have not lost any matches in their last 6 matches. So this is going to be very tough. Kasımpaşa looking good. And we will see what happens. If Kasımpaşa wins this match, it's going to be something for Beşiktaş. Overall, Beşiktaş playing at home. They should win this match, but you never know. As I've been saying this, we're going to see a lot of surprise scores in the next 5 weeks. So it is the crunch time in the Turkish Super Lig. Whoever are the crunch teams are going to succeed, become 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, and they will stay in the league. If we look at the standings right now, it's pretty much, even though mathematically we cannot say Trabzonspor just yet is the champions, but they're 99%. I still have that. But it's all in their hands. Whatever they do in the next 5 weeks, it will be it. But I'm going to put this in. I think Fenerbahçe has a chance if Trabzonspor blows the whistle. That's not going to happen. Trabzonspor better start playing like a team, because the gap still is 11 points. So this is it. I will talk to you after week 34. My name is Ahmet Bob Turgut. Listen to my podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. See ya. Goodbye. Bye-bye.